Good morning and welcome aboard. Quick sound check. Hey, JP. Philip. Everybody else, good morning and welcome aboard. We're getting all set up here for the trading morning. Use the chat feature to respond. Hey, JP, I just posted you our introductory message. Philip, the same. Let us know back in chat that you got it.
Good morning, Mr. Brad. How are you this morning?
Good, Mr. Don. How are you today?
I'm doing all right.
Liking those charts, buddy. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
a lot of rain here today. I
Yeah,
don't know
y'all
if they're
gonna
getting
get, yeah,
snow up in New England, but
I was fixing to say, y'all gonna get some snow up there too, aren't you? I think Saul's gonna get several inches.
oh yeah, no, I think he's going to. New York is a little warm. Well, it's not a little warm. It's like 43. But the rain is certainly coming down. Hey, Michael, good morning. Hey, Anupam, Craig, good morning.
Man, it looks like a rerun of yesterday. Uh,
Hey, Philip, how are you this morning? For those that are joining us today as guests, put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart. Review the welcome message that I posted. I'm going to post the opportunity to subscribe to this service at our special offer. Starts out with honor your host. I'm going to put that also in the chat of Zoom. If you want to come in directly, our home base is zoomtradealong.com, zoomtradealong.com. I just posted that opportunity to go from guest to subscriber. Hey, Maureen, good morning. So if you haven't done it, do it now. Saul pops in, he'll put up his charts. He'll swap out these charts for his charts. He'll give out this morning's coaching levels. Be prepared to write them down. If you're new to trading, welcome. We can set you up with a trading platform. If you're an experienced trader, write down the levels. As a new trader, write down the levels. Pay attention to what happens at those levels. Again, if you need a setup, ask. We can help you get set up, point you in the right direction. Just start out in simulation only, and we can help you do that. You can trade based on order entry against real-time data with your own charts. This is a group coaching session from 9 a.m. until 11 on a daily basis, a trading day basis. We're looking to do two, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus. We utilize a price action trading strategy here that is teachable by us, learnable by you. And then it's a matter of practice and discipline, focus on the strategy as it relates to the concept of having pre-mapped out levels. You're going to get a pivot price and other levels on top and bottom of that pivot. These are going to be the areas that we're looking at to put trades on and take them off. And if you like what we're doing here, tell your friends. You can use Zoom tradealong.com as the URL to pop in. Hey, KG, good morning. Hey, Ash, how are you today? Here comes Saul, your trade along coach, 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits in Chicago. He's going to swap out the charts to his charts. He's going to give out this morning's levels and audio, so be prepared to write them down. They'll be reposted in the chat area.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Can everybody hear me all right? Let's give you our levels for this morning. Our pivot this morning is forward at 52.45, 52.45. Upside resistance at 53, 62, 74, 83, 91. Support below at 35, 25, 16, 09, and 52 even, 5200. Pivot 45, support 35, 25, 16, 09, and 52 even. Upside at 53, 62, 74, 83, and 91. All right. Welcome to some of the new folks that are here. We're trading mini S&Ps. We're looking for opportunities to scalp the market based on the levels we just gave out, in addition to any price action trades that might occur. Combination of both of those gives us our setups for this morning. So we're scalping these markets. We're looking for about 2 to 3 points on our trades here. And that also could change with volatility, but for the time being, that's where we're at. So we'll see what happens. We do have, let's see what we have coming out here this morning. We do have the ADP number came out. Then we do have a Fed speak here at 8:45. We have also PMI composite final number coming in here at 8:45. ISM in services coming in here at 9. And then Fed speak at 11, and then Powell's talking at 11:10. That's what it says here. 11:10 to be exact. And then another Fed speak at 12:10. So they are definitely out there talking. And there's actually another one speaking at 8:45 at the same time the composite PMI number comes out. PMI number come out. This one is a final, so it's not as strong as the first initial. So they readjust or fix it up month to month. So this is the final one for a quarter. That's coming out here at 8:45. So we'll see what happens. Then ISM in ISM services at 9 o'clock, and then we have at 11 Fed speak, and then Powell speaking at 11:10, and then another one at 12:10. So if we're going to be trading around that time, be aware of those guys chit-chatting away. All right. Now we come up here really quickly up here to our 53 area, as you can see. Got right up there to 54, and working this little area here is also our green band and our 5-minute. And nice little quick pop up here. See what it wants to do. Again, got filled there at 54 on the upside there. Make some profits along the way. Work the 53 area here a little bit. All right. And there we go. Nice little quick scalp there against the first level of resistance, the 53 area. Some of you got filled there at 54. Nice little trade there for us. And nice little quick rotation there down to 51, giving some nice little opportunity. So nice little scalp there for you if you were able to jump in. Now we're coming back up here. Next level of resistance on the upside is up at the 62 area. Oh, that's a good way to start the morning. There's the levels in the chat. If you missed them, you can bring up the chat. You'll see the levels there for us. You can see the 53 is our first resistance area. Right up against, butted up against our green band there at 54 and came off. 53 also is our blue band in our hourly. This is here that looks like a charm. Yeah, that was a no-brainer that time. It's always good to get some of these no-brainers every now and then instead of having to work them. But hey, yeah, it is what it is. So that traders will closely be watching Fed Chair Powell's speech today for further insights into his policy outlook. So that's going to be later. We talked about it's going to come out at 11:10, about 11:10. They were so specific here. So around 11 o'clock, if you're going to be trading, that's Chicago time, make sure that you know that Powell's going to be talking. And again, anything could happen. Anything could be said. You can see here the bond market has drifted quickly down to 416 handle, trading 1631 right at 17, but 16 handle nonetheless, and yield is up to 436, 7, so it's up there. Got right back up there. We're right into low 420s, and then boom, for the last couple days, something's up. So we'll see what it wants to do. You can see here yesterday afternoon, they had a little pop up in the afternoon. And got right up to, again, this is what happens in the afternoon. You get one-way trade, but you can use the levels nonetheless. We do have Fed speak here at 8:45 in addition to PMI composite final number. So I don't think that's going to create too much of an issue. We'll see what happens. The next level of resistance up here as the market continues to rally here a bit is up at the 62 area. Let's see where it wants to go there. Okay. All right, we you can see here, top end of this range that we've been at for most of the overnight trade. So kind of a little bit quiet. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We will repeat the levels here in the chat for those of you who might come a little bit late. Those are the levels we use as a guide to the day. We are scalping the market. We're looking for opportunities to scalp 2 to 3 points on our trades. And so kind of just having to be patient here and wait for the market to kind of give us an opportunity. But we had a nice little quick opportunity here on the first couple bars here, and now we'll see where it wants to go from here. We do have a number coming out here at 8:45 in about 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and also Fed speak at the same time. And then we have ISM at 9 o'clock, and then there's some more Fed talks at about 11, with Powell talking at 11. So keep that in mind. All right, we continue to uptick here. We're looking at the 62 area next. Now remember, we do have a number coming out, so we'll see how that plays itself out or not. All right, number in about a couple minutes here. We'll see where it wants to go. right, kind of a little range bound here. And we'll see what happens here with this number. Downside support would be down at the, our pivot initially, and then 35. All right. Well, we have this number here coming out here momentarily. Again, it's a smaller number, but number nonetheless. So be a little bit mindful. And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere's land here. So see what it wants to do. Numbers out. Upside resistance is up here at 62. We also have a Fed speak as well. So you never know if we're going to get some, something out of that. There's an OPEC meeting as well. Let's see here. So PMI again, it's a final revision, so it's not like it's a big number, but it is a number nonetheless. So it came out already, and we'll wait for ISM Services Index coming out here at 9 o'clock. Now we're pushing up here to these highs, 62, our next level that we're going to be focused in on. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Yeah, so 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock here, ISM Services. Just a little range bound right now, kind of holding our blue band area there at 52, 53.
Looks like you were scheduled to get a little snow this couple of days here.
Yeah, it's there's got snow flurries right now outside. Thanks for asking. We're only in the middle of the beginning of April, and the good thing is, I mean, it's not gonna. If it does snow, it's not gonna stay on the ground too long. The 40s are highs for the next 2 days, so it's just cold enough to snow. I mean, there's a weird weather pattern. They're expecting a lot of snow north and south of us and east of us this weekend. It's weird weather, very strange. But yeah, they are expecting. The temperature is right now is about 33 degrees. So, and it's supposed to stay above freezing the whole day, even though it's supposed to snow. So, kind of weird weather. Next couple days.
Come on, break. You know you want to.
All right, bonds on the downside though, they're staying weak. We're just kind of holding our own here. Down a little bit, but not too much. All right, just hanging here. It really doesn't want to go anywhere. All right. Well, at least we had one quick opportunity, and now we're just kind of range bound here a little bit. I guess that's not bad for us these days. We made a little bit of money, and then now we're just kind of hanging. All right, just kind of created this range, and now we're just kind of staying in it. It's been doing that a lot lately. Finds an area, stays in the area. Yesterday's did the same thing for a longest amount of time. It's been like that lately. Market trying to figure out where it wants to go from here.
We didn't get up to 70 last night. We should have.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm not good about those kind of things, where it should go or shouldn't go. But Definitely range bound here a little bit.
It's kind of in the mode to doing opposite of what it should do.
Right now it's not doing anything. It's kind of range bound here. We'll see 9 o'clock if maybe they're just waiting for the 9 o'clock number to come out. Bonds though continue to stay weak. Definitely suggesting something about interest rates. Not again, the yield has been going up since Friday or last week, end of last week.
All right, it's a moment of truth.
All right, we are so range bound. We'll see if these numbers here at this one number at 9 o'clock comes out. See if that does anything. All right, man. There, once they get this range, they just don't want to bust out of it. Your range player are doing good. Let's see the yield on the tens right now at 441. After this little break here, 441 on the 10s. The 2s are at 471. So only 30 basis points difference, 2s to 10s. Is still inverted though, but it's getting closer. They were at 80 at one point, 50 for a while there. Now they're at 30. Well, if you compare everything, the 2s are still yielding the highest, but the ranges are narrowed down a lot. And actually, if you go 10s to 30s, that's not inverted. 10s are trading 4.41, and the 30s are at 4.56. So, twos are still, if you compare anything to the 2s, they're still inverted. So, but definitely the yield on the 10s have been going up since, like I said, last week. Actually, if we go back to the 10s were 4.05 on March 8th. So in about a month, so 4.0, so they were almost 4% on March 8th, which was kind of indicating that they were probably going to cut rates. All right, the number is about to come out here, so we'll see what happens with that. There's a little pop right up here to the 62 area quickly. Again, numbers out. That's what's creating this volatility. If you can't, the volatility is there, so be mindful of that. And there's a risk reward here with that. So keep a little bit. Got right up to 64 here. Again, if you have it in there, got filled there at 63. You don't like the action, take some. It gives you a chance here to get out of some. Obviously, you have to react to the market, what the market was doing, and obviously the number created that volatility. And so, if you did get filled there really quick, you also give you a quick chance to exit, take a little profit there, and respect what the fact that the number was out. Bonds, a little relief rally there. Next level we're looking at is up at 74. And sometimes if you're going to trade the number, you have to kind of stay on your toes with that. And it got right up to 64 after that number, came back down to 61 and change, gave you a chance there to get out of it, especially since that was very quick. And obviously, we're not going to love it, or at least minimize your risk exposure. And then it came right back, okay, extended here a little bit more. So we're looking at the 74 area next. This is ISM services, so you never know when these numbers are going to have any effect on the market or not. Obviously, a little relief rally here in the bond market is helping us extend here to the upside. Looking at the 74 area next. A little opportunity here. At least, again, you have to trade whatever's happening here. You can't just be oblivious to what's going on. And that was a number, so we kind of told you to be a little bit careful there with the number. Got right up here to 2.5 now. Why can't you get up here to 73 and then rotate down? It was kind of a little annoying. Let's see. No, it's giving us another chance, maybe. All right. Again, if you don't like the volatility, you don't have to trade. You can wait for it to slow down a little bit. Nobody's, obviously you have to understand your risk tolerance and then trade it accordingly. All right, well, we got up to 52.5 there and against our 74 area. Still on the same bar, so we'll see what happens here. All right, well, doesn't seem like we're gonna get that 73, the lower end of our level there. If you did jump in there around 72, you're doing good. I obviously had 73, so I didn't get filled there. And I'm going to adjust a little bit here. I'm not going to leave a 73 in there. I'll just play a 74 and 75. Or if you're more risk averse, don't trade at all. Look for the next level on the upside. Happens. What am I going to do? It can't be perfect. So obviously it's a lot more riskier right now, 74 area than it was a few minutes ago. So we'll see what happens now. So again, if you're more risk averse, be a little bit careful. Lower your contracts that you're going to trade, or not trade at all, not trade to level at all, especially since we closed this bar here. So, trade it smaller, maybe take the top upper end of the range. Different choices for different traders. Everybody doesn't trade the same way here. All right, inched our way up there to 275. Wow, that's great. Again, be a little bit careful here with this 74 for the reasons that we talked about. All right, well, we got up here to 74 now. All right, trying to give us our 2 points here against the 74. If we kept the 74 in there, definitely not the 73. We talked about that. They're giving us a quick 2 points here. So again, we talk about why not keeping the 73 in there, but if you kept the 74, nice little rotation here. Again, it's just a matter of adjusting to the price action, minimizing your exposure a little bit based on the price action, and then trying to take advantage of it so we can make a little bit of an opportunity to make a little bit of money here against our level. And who doesn't love a good 74?
Did you get a fill at 74?
Yeah, I left my order in there before the whole time, so I traded 68 contracts.
I didn't get a fill.
I was in there You know, that's the first thing I just put in 74. So I was in there good. And I think when they cleared it out a little bit, I got lower on the queue. Anybody else get filled there at 74? Yeah, a couple other people did.
Good. Glad to see somebody getting it.
All right, 74 has always, been good to us. Getting a nice rotation here. Again, you got the runner going. You got a good, nice little trade going. Yeah, Craig got it also. So good job. No heat whatsoever on that one. And nice little quick rotation. If you got the runner going, you got a nice little trade here.
This is going to be a good one.
Just have a trailing stop if you're, or I would say if we get down to 60, that's where I would look for here. If we get down to 60, I don't know if we're going to get down there or not, but if you're happy with what you got, then take your profits or have a trailing stop. And that way you don't lose money on the trade. I'd say 70 would be my stop here if you're going to have a trailing stop here, just so that you can make some money on the trade and see if we can't get it down to the 60 area, or just take your profits here. Whatever makes you comfortable and makes you happy. You're not going to lose any money on the trade one way or the other. And you've got a nice little profit in it. All right. This little opportunity there against the 74 area. All right. So again, we had to work the 62, but then the 62 was right on the number. So it did pop right up to 70, 64, and then came back down to 61 and change. Give you a chance there to quickly get out of those, because obviously the number created that push up there. And we didn't know. Again, that's very risky when you're trading those, but you can get in, get out really quick, and understand what, why it was happening. And then look for the 674 and the next level that we talked about. All right. So next level we're looking at is up at 83. Bonds kind of gave back some of their profits there. All right, we're coming back up here. These highs. We're looking at the 83 area next. Little relief rally here. For, I don't know, maybe both the bonds and the equities. All right, kind of just hanging up here on these highs now. All right, we'll continue to push up here. 83, next area that we're going to be focusing on. The support right now would be around the 60 area. All righty, we're kind of pushing up here on these highs. We're going to repeat the levels again for us in the chat. Those are levels we're going to use during the course of the day. You can see here we'll see here that our levels. Our next level on the upside is going to be up at the 83 area. We got triggered on a couple of our levels there. It's at oops. Well, I got to scroll up there a little bit to see that. We used the 53, worked out very nicely. The 62 was right on the number. You had to work that a little bit if you weren't trading a number that you didn't put it on at all. And then the 74 here worked very nicely for us. And that way, those are the levels we gave out when the market opened up. and we can use those as a guide to the day. And we definitely use those all day long as market, if the market ever gets up to those higher levels or not, or even rotates back down. And let me give you some more levels to the upside above the 91. We got 53.01, 53.10, and 53.20. If we decide to continue to rally here. So those are the levels here on the upside above the 91 in case the market continues to rally. Usually that means I just put a kibosh on the rally every time I give additional levels one way or the other. And some people would like to hear that. But we'll see. We never know which way the markets are going to go or how they react. So there are the additional levels that we just gave out in case the market continues. Now we do have Powell going to be talking here at I think I said it was 11 o'clock, actually 11:10. But there are other Fed speaks. There's a Fed speak at 11, then another, and then Powell's talking at 11:10. And again, Powell obviously could make the market move one way or the other, especially if he, talks about what his policy outlooks are going to be uh, for interest rates. Obviously, that's going to have an effect here on the market, on our market. So he's going to be talking. So we know, you never know what could happen there when he decides to chit chat a little bit. And so keep that in mind if you're going to be trading. And it's going to be a Fed speak at 11. He's speaking at 11:10, and then there's another Fed speak at 12:10. So if you're going to be trading later on this afternoon, keep that in mind because that's definitely going to create some volatility for sure. And as long as we know that it's going to happen, we can at least trade it a little bit with less amount of contracts, or not trade it at all, or just wait for it to settle in and go from there. So who knows? But everybody here does it their own way. Some people like the volatility, some don't. But as long as we know when they're going to be talking and when things are going to be happening, at least that's better for us. All right, we're kind of hanging up here on these highs. We'll see where we want to go next. And then next upside we're looking at is up at 83. You can see how the bands have kind of narrowed there a little bit, especially when we get these little rallies. All right, uptick in here again. Support would be back around the 60 area, right? At least for the time being. It could change. All right, the market definitely, they pulled a little volatility plug here. Very, it's quiet again. So we'll see where it wants to go. A little support again down at the 60 area, probably 65 right now. And then we'll see if that comes down there or not. It seems like it definitely pulled the plug here a little bit. All right, we definitely kind of pulled the plug here a bit, but it's all right. We have to be patient with it. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. We have to be a little bit patient here and wait for opportunities to present themselves for us. We had our levels got triggered. The first 3 levels there on the upside, we were able to. Uh, we had to trade the 62 level, but we were able to make some easier trades. This 53 into 74, but the 62 was on the number. So if some of you stayed out of that 62 for obvious reasons because the number was out, then you didn't even deal with it. But we did do all right on the 74 level up here. And now we're just kind of hovering up here, kind of hanging. I see where it wants to go next. So right now we've got a little support around the 65 area. And then once we get below that, I think we could go back down to the, if we get below the 65, we probably can go down back down to the 54 area. And then obviously we have our dividend and our levels below that. All right, definitely range bound here, and just kind of hang in here. Again, 65, a little support. Next upside resistance is at 83. Take care, Maureen. Talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, they definitely pulled the plug here really quick, but we've had some nice opportunities, so we can't complain. All right, so again, we have Powell going to be talking. We have Fed speak this afternoon at 11 in about an hour, and then Powell's going to be talking at 11:10, and then another Fed speak at 12:10, and then we'll see what this market wants to do. It's gotten some legs here a little bit. We gave you some levels here above the levels we gave out this morning in case the market continues to rally here. We don't know which way it's going to go or not. All we can do is wait for opportunities to present themselves. And that's what we're going to do. So we're just kind of hanging up here in these highs. We're next level we're looking at is up at the 83. So right now we have support down at 65. And kind of being patient here in the middle as the market, they really pulled the plug here a little quickly here, last 20, 30 minutes. So, but at least we had some nice opportunities this morning. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Otherwise, we'll get back here in a little bit.
We're coming into 10:50 a.m. April 3rd. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing to take it's direct trading or investment advice. For those that are part of our services, if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, ask. If you are interested in having the opportunity to earn a funded trading account, ask in chat. For those that haven't signed up for our services, I'll send out and post in chat the opportunity to do so. Starts out with honor your host. So if you haven't signed up, take a moment to do it now. It's a special priced link. It's now 50% off for those that are interested. It does roll over at 50%, but you're in control. roll over at 50% off, and you're in control between you and PayPal. Hey, Albert, any questions about our services? Take a moment to sign up. Hey, Anupam, Ash. Greg, we're going to have some updates based on our pricing, but I sent out to you the opportunity to renew at the price that we offered you. Just sent out today. Hey, KG, how are you? Michael W., let us know if you're going to sign up. Nicole, how are you? Same. Philip, same. Philip Van O, same. Will, how are you making out, Will? And Philip, as always, thank you. For those that are new to trading and you want to get set up, we have a trading platform opportunity for you. You can use any trading platform that's built for scalping the market. If you need help with determining that, let us know. If you're looking to earn a funded trading account, pop into Zoom directly. Pop into Zoom directly. ZoomTradeAlong.com. ZoomTradeAlong.com. We start the morning session at 9. We go to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We look to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades within this coaching session. This is a group coaching session that we do on a trading day basis. One-on-one coaching is done in a private Zoom classroom based on your schedule and your trading coach's schedule. It's generally available in the afternoons, but it really works out because we have a lot of individuals that come in internationally, that you work that schedule out with your trade along coach and then work your times together. Zoom has been great format for this service when it comes to being able to go into a private Zoom room and really concentrate. Put up your charts. Saul can put up his charts. One of the nice things about one-on-one coaching is as you develop a relationship with Saul, you have access to this service on a daily basis to reinforce what you're learning in those sessions. You can also get critiqued based on your trades. General trading here is based on price action, scalping in and around the pre-mapped out levels. Now today's coaching levels, we reposted them. The pivot was 52.45, 52.45. We had resistance at 53, 62, 74, 83, and 91. Support we had 35, 25, 16, 09, and 52 even. So those are the areas of interest as we come into the opening bell at 9:30 Eastern Time. We work the market, the levels, the action of price based on the S&P 500 E-mini from that time on. And it really depends on trade action and market action of the instrument itself and the trade action around the pre-mapped out levels and the adjustments and the tweaks based on that. Yeah, Beck, how are you today? Welcome back. It's been a while. I'll send you out our introductory message so you can catch up with us on where we're at. Hey, Nicole, let me know if you are there. and not a bot. Albert, the same. Michael W., I know we went back earlier, back and forth. Philip Van O, same. If we don't hear from you, think you're a bot. If we think you're a bot, we're not sure what to do. Generally, we ignore you, and then we ultimately ask you to go elsewhere, especially if you're not making the transition from guest to subscriber. Hey, Ozbek, how are you doing? Are you still working the markets, Ozbek? I think you were at one point working with Top Step, and I think maybe other one that you told me about. Oh, that's great. Let us know if you want to come back in as a subscriber. I can send you out that opportunity that you had before. We got a couple of those left, so let me know if you want one. Yes. Are you still involved with them? No, we have a referral link. Yeah, I can believe it, right? I mean, how's the trade? I mean, could you you trading live? Yeah, so the offer still stands. If you want me to send something out so you can join us again, just let me know. Oh, I can send that out to you. You know what I can do is I can send out just give me 1 second here. And Craig, you got my message from before, right? Yeah, we're going to have some price changes coming up. So I just sent out what we had agreed on so that you can keep it. Hey, Osbeck, what's your email? I was just trying to look it up. Yeah, Craig, I already sent that out to you. I just didn't want you to get lost in the translation. And I wanted to make sure you kept what you had. You know, if you are still interested, Craig, if you are still interested in doing some one-on-one coaching with Saul, let me know because I can blend an opportunity into that for you. Just let me know if that's still on the table with you. Hey, Ozbek, I just sent that out to you. And then I'm going to send this out to you in chat. Let me know if you get this. This is where we're at the moment. And you'll see that's 50% off. But check your email. Hey, Craig, I know I didn't see it. I mean, not as of yet, anyway. Yeah, it says pending, just so you know. And Ozbek, let me know if you understand what I did. Hey, Albert, any questions? Nicole, Philip Van O, Will B, Will BB. Yeah, I'm going to send it out to you now. And Ozbek, did you check your email? That's the one for the funding. Yeah, I just sent that out to you in chat. It hasn't hit on my end, but just Craig, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at it now, and still says pending. Pending is because I sent out the request. I'm not sure if anything happened. Yeah, I tell you what, send me the transaction receipt, and I'll send you the email to send it to. Yeah, I was like, so I think you understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Craig, when you have a chance, just send along the, what you processed and the receipt to that email, and then I'll look it up on my end. Weird, it usually comes through right away. That's the only reason I was saying it. Hey, Albert, are you back? Nicole, let me know if you're back. Osbeck, let me know if you're all set. Philip Van O, let me know about you. Did you send the receipt? Or are you still asking about the PayPal? PayPal, I'm going to check right now again. I'm just going to refresh it. Yeah, it looks like it did make it. Yeah, you're all set. And again, Craig, let us know if you're interested in doing any one-on-one coaching with Saul. And I can work out something for you. So yes, it did make it. You're all set. Yeah, that's a great idea. Sure. Yeah, I can't wait for this weather to clear. A lot of pent-up demand. Osbeck, let me know if you're okay. Albert, let me know if you're back. Nicole, Philip Van O, Will BB. Just quick high sign that we don't think you're a bot. Hey, listen, if you've seen any of the robots that Elon Musk is like palling around with, it is spooky. Yeah, that's fine. If you can direct some of your pals to come in, that'd be great too. Come into this service. Why don't you hang out if you can? I'm not sure what your daily routine is, but if you are interested in hanging out here until you just, what you mentioned, which is fine. Um, we've got looking for people to come out of that YouTube channel. I try to run Discord here, at the same time as these other services. And there's a huge conflict between the software that slows down my machine like you wouldn't even believe. Yeah, I mean, I think that, you're certainly welcome to come in here. And if you can save some of the people that are struggling, send them in here to Sol, that'd be great. Yeah, for some reason and I think it's interesting. Um, they have a internal stable of individuals that they tout, and they're internal. I think it must get pretty, I don't know what the word is, but I don't think there's a lot of people understand what goes on there versus what goes on here. And unfortunately, they end up getting flushed out. In other words, they're not really disciplined and concentrated on what they're doing. So yeah, no, we should. We're doing a lot of that. Matter of fact, I wanted to reach out to somebody in Facebook today. That's part of that official, unofficial world. And I had meant to do that today, so I'm going to try to get that done. But anyway, we appreciate anything that you can do. It's all does. For those that are visiting us, stop in at zoomtradealong.com, zoomtradealong.com. Yeah, we've been out there. But it's really referrals from good people that understand the difference that is certainly appreciated too. Hey, Albert, let us know if you're back. Use the chat feature, respond. Nicole, the same. Philip Fano, the same. Will be the same. Excuse me. Working the market from 9 a.m. to 11 Eastern time. If you are looking for trading capital, ask, pop into Zoom. ZoomTradeAlong.com is our URL to come in as a guest. We have one-on-one coaching for individuals looking to start out in trading or are trading and want to get better. We have a trading platform for you through one of our affiliates. We have the ability for you to earn a funded trading account, so inquire about that also. Hey, Albert, quick shout out to you. Hey, Nicole. Philip Van O. Will BB. We could high sign that you're there. See, we had pretty good movement in the market today. We're looking to pick up 2 points on each trade, or 2 points plus on each trade, I should say. We defend generally at 2 points. We're actively scalping the market. We work with new and experienced traders. This is a group coaching session that starts out at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The URL to pop in is zoomtradealong.com, zoomtradealong.com. You see a series of 3 charts in a separate chart window, 2 time frames for the S&P 500 E-mini and a 30-year bond chart. Hey, Albert, how are you? How can we help you? You know, you can use our levels for swing trades. Are you set up with a trading platform? I might have asked you that before. Are you set up with a trading platform? Oh, that's great. So our focus is scalping the market. So we're trying to set ourselves up by setting the key levels. So the levels today that we had were sent out to everybody. Did you receive them, the coaching levels? So in the morning, we open up at 9 a.m. and right around the cash, and we're talking Eastern time right now. Eastern time, it's 12:08 p.m. New York time. So we set our levels pretty close to the cash open. I can give you a rundown of what the levels were this morning. And these are the levels that you can use for swing trades. But, you know, levels become valid, invalid, based on the action of price. So you really have to pay attention. So we had 52.45 as the pivot. Actually, you know what I can do is I copied them. I can repost them. That'll make it easier for everybody. So Albert, I just posted to everybody the coaching levels that we're using today. Those become the areas of interest. So do you have an S&P 500 E-mini chart set up already? And I would ask Saul about what he has on his screen. I would do that tomorrow during the morning session. So are you, so how are you set up to trade? Are you looking to trade somebody else's capital? Do you have your own funded account? Yeah, just let me know how you're set up, and then I can give you some options. Oh, okay. And I think you had mentioned that you were looking to take up trading futures. So does your current platform give you the opportunity to put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart? You know, if you want to, oh, so you can't put up a chart. So you need a platform. Would you like the opportunity to get set up with a separate charting system, trading platform? And then you just have to let me know if you want to set it up where you are practice trading to earn a funded trading account, or a setup for a trading account that you use your own capital. And I guess the $64,000 question is, can you set up your current platform to trade futures? Oh, I got you. So are you saying that you don't belong here? Or are you saying you'd like to learn how to trade futures here? The S&P 500 E-mini. I think that's what I understand you're looking to do. Okay. I mean, that's a decision that you have to make. It's your decision. Let us know how we can help you. You know, this is a guest to subscription model. So if you want to be part of it, I can send you out a discounted link. Stick around, see if you like it. If you need charts, let us know. You know, you let us know what you need to make your decision. And you're the only one that can make it. I'll send out our discount link so that you can come and go as you please. So that's out to everybody now, Albert, so you can see it. You can take action. And then from there, let us know how we can help you. Hey, Philip Van O, you back? Will BB, let me know if you're back. We're going to be rolling out today. Come back again tomorrow. We'll be here at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's a group coaching session in the S&P 500 E-mini. So if you are looking to get set up, you can get set up looking to trade your own capital, or you could look to earn a funded trading account. We have trading platforms for you if you choose through our affiliate. We have the ability to earn a funded trading account through one of our affiliates. Our main mission here is to help individual traders develop trade discipline based on a price action trading methodology. Everything we do is for educational purposes only, not to take direct trading or investment advice. So join us at zoomtradealong.com, zoomtradealong.com, and we'll take it from there.